So we get Auburn.
Welcome, folks, to the
But
Plains in Jordan-Hare Stadium, the home of the Auburn Tigers. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on one of the top 5 teams in this conference, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Sooners will kick this away to get us going. And here's the return from inside the 5. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Catch made on the out route. The game will pick up the first down. Tackled at the 22.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
They'll tackle him at the 27. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings, but we expect a tight, competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Boy, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on third down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big third down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
They keep him up bounds with a run. Breaks free. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Well, that is a first down and a definitive way of getting a good push up front. And this back, I'll tell you, every single year in Plains, Auburn always has a great back, and this guy is no different.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
I feel like this quarterback can make this throw in his sleep. It's like clockwork. A curl route against zone. And the quarterback, the only thing is he had to fit it into a tight window for that first down completion.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Well, this is everything you want from an offense. Good job by that offensive line. You give this quarterback time like this to throw, and he's going to make you pay for it. It's exactly what he did right there with the accuracy of that throw.
He escapes the pocket. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Takes off in a bootleg. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
The offense was moving well, but two incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Looking to scramble. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tigers. He's talking about a great way to start this game for settling the tone very early.
Yeah, sometimes it takes an offense a couple of drives to get comfortable. You could tell this unit came onto the field locked in and focused. No slow start at all for these guys.
Point after, up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's got room to run. They bring him down at the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Boy, what a great job of using his speed. Get him on the edge, allow him to be able to pull away from people, pick up big yards, and come up with a nice first down.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Oh, the pass is picked off. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Auburn. A crucial pick 6.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, then stepping in front of that throw, comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
First down and 10. It's a run. Running back's got it. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they hand it off to the back. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. The Sooners come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The receiver grabs it. It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
And it's Auburn in front as we take a break for the quarter. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the RPO, caught to the right.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
The running back here on a direct snap. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm.
The ball's loose, nearly gone. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
But you talk about avoiding a disaster. That ball is on the ground, free for anybody to pick up. The offense picks it up, and not only that, they take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the corner. They'll stop him for a loss.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Pass tipped to the line of scrimmage. That's a great play by the defense.
Well, Chris, I can tell you as a quarterback, there's nothing more frustrating than a big defensive lineman who's good at swatting the ball. Because if they don't do it, oftentimes you got an open receiver and a completion.
The come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Running out of time in the pocket. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And we'll see what he can do on the return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Adjustments and prevent that this time. We'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets...
Here he goes. They make the stop, but it's a big
man got him all man got him away.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw, but I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now with a first down. They'll run it here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Now it's second down here. Send the back in motion. Tailback with another carry. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And the Sooners are moving quickly down the field. Here's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Touchdown, Sooners. Great connection there for 6 points. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size, and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They're going to run it. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Well, they They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. On the run here. Let's it go. Short throw complete to the tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Oh, what a grab! We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Aubn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw here. On the move now. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
First down, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble to his left. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. 2nd down, looking to throw it. The pocket breaking down. Doesn't get rid of the ball. Trapped for a huge loss. Goodness, that is usually a drive killer. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their 1st timeout. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there, and it cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. On another sack. This defense on fire. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. The punting team on the field. Defense stalls the drive with that sack. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Out there to start a new drive from the 21. Off the play fake on 1st down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You'd prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
1st down and 10 now. A play action, looking to throw. Quick throw, catch made. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain, can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Sooners will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Pass caught. Can he get in? Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be 1st down and goal. So it's a 1st down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. And he's down at the 3-yard line. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. And he scores! Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Chris, this guy's listed as a tight end, but to me, he's really a wide receiver. Here's an example of how he can use his size and speed to overmatch this defense for a touchdown.
He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Quarterback changing the play now at the line. It's a run to the left. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He escapes the pocket. There's contact on the throw.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
The punt team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. No fair catch. He feels the punt. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And that pass falls incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
We go with a direct snap. He breaks free. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, this defense can fly to the football as a group. That's great team pursuit. The quarterback a little unsure on whether he should keep it or pitch it, and the defense makes him pay for that with their speed.
It's 3rd down for the offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Makes the grab. It's Pierce. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
The Sooners are moving quickly down the field. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Going toward the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners. Strong game by this quarterback.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
Attack on the PAT. It's a 2-touchdown lead now, 28-14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. And now the handoff. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Third down, out of the shotgun. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. First down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Auburn getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
2nd and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. Back to throw again. The pass rush closing in. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Second down after that previous play. And he drops back in the gun. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up third down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Pressure is coming. Oh, and another incompletion.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Third down try fails, and they'll punt it. And that will bounce and roll out of bounds, so no return. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game, been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments to come up with a stop here.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
It's a sack.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. They're going to throw it on third and very long. Delivers quickly to the left side, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this fourth down situation.
And the Sooners will look to convert here on fourth down. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Delivers quickly to the left side, and he can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop, and they get the ball back.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. On third down, he drops to throw. Running back has it on the screen now. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Aubn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, drops back, rolling to his left outside the pocket. Gets the running back in the flat. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Two backs now flanking the quarterback. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. With an receiver. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Wants to throw it. The pass ball is incomplete. A big fourth down stop for this defense.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
He's brought down out at the 46. As we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And they'll give it to the back. Breaks loose at the 40. He make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Running back with the football. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that run on the previous play. Inside give now from the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time because he can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. Going to have to go back to the drawing board.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
Well, the defense gets these guys to 3rd down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
The Sooners pick up enough for a first down here. Makes the grab. Can he get there?
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
You know, this head coach and even the players always talk about wanting to play a full 4 quarters, and that's what we're seeing right now. I don't think they're interested in running the score up. I just think they're out there executing the plays called. Right now, they continue to put touchdowns up on the board.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they've got the returner corralled. In the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Shotgun formation, here's an inside give. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking for the wideout. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Sooners. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. The quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
42, Auburn, 14.
Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Quarterback drops back. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Touchdown, Oklahoma. A huge defensive score. Potential momentum shift there. They scoop up the fumble and score on it.
Boy, you just got to give credit to this defender for locating the ball, getting his hands on it, and then scooping it and scoring. So often you see guys that just want to go down. This guy realized, hey, I got athletic ability. I can pick it up. I'm going to score myself.
14.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Oh, it's snapped to the back. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
And isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
A pump pass on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to tack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Ball's incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Lets it go quickly. Fired into a tight window and picked off. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Good game, man. Good job.
This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.